For now, I kicked Kobe off the analyst desk, but it's just me. Thank you very much, Freak. I am now joined by EpicSkillshot and Wild Turtle. Gentlemen, congratulations on the win. Very definitive win as well. Let's go to picks and bans. I just want to go with, what was the Warwick pick about? Is Dyrus just kind of not confirmed about what he wanted?
That was actually a pick we were very hesitant with. Especially after yesterday's Nasus play, we weren't comfortable with Nasus again. That was one of our picks that we were going to go with. But we saw what the team had, and we knew that they wanted us to go into Nasus, and we decided Warwick was a good pick. Dyrus played it a little bit. We weren't really comfortable, but Dyrus played really well. I mean, honestly, I think Bjergsen was the star of that game, and overall, our team play was much better than Dignitas, and that's kind of where we want now.
And for you guys at the bottom lane, obviously Bjergsen is a big note for TSM right now. Turtle, what have your big improvements been from last split to this split for you and EpicSkillshot?
I think we just coordinate with the team a lot more. Before we would just like go bottom, and I'd be like, all right, I'm fed now. Let me split push 1v2. But then now we actually, when I'm fed now, I usually call for like group mid, get dragon, instead of like going back to the bottom lane.
So Bjergsen being the shot caller, how is that developing with everybody also having a bit to say during the fights?
Last game, specifically, we didn't really see much of Bjergsen. He was just focused on just beating up mid. I felt kind of bad for Scar that game. I mean, no offense to him. Just Bjergsen has just shown that his mechanics, his skill as a mid laner is very top notch, and he's been doing really well.
Did you see any potential that he may have not been able to fill the position? Or were you guys right behind him when he came in?
He was one of our top picks coming in. I mean, we had several candidates that we wanted, and Bjergsen was our top. And we were very lucky to have him on the team, and he has shown a lot of potential, and I really like having him on the team. It's really nice.
And Turtle, you guys kind of go off and on of focusing the 2v1 sub 5-minute turret push. What advantage do you think this gives TSM's style of play?
Because we had Jinx there, we just thought, oh well, we're gonna get 2 turrets, and 2 turrets is actually worth more than Dragon now. So I guess 2v1 is probably better.
All right, and we're going to actually bring up a team fight on the screen right now for you. EpicSkillshot, kind of walk me through what was going during this team fight, and how did you guys approach it?
So we were 11-1 at this point. I mean, we knew that any fight we take, we'd probably win, and we just wanted them to engage. We wanted to engage or get engaged on, and in this case, I mean, they used everything. They landed a whole bunch of spells, a whole bunch of AoE, but because we're so much stronger, it doesn't matter what we do. As long as Turtle doesn't die immediately, we're going to win the fight. And that's pretty much what happened. Dyrus and Autumn were able to clean up, even though I missed a hook because I suck. But we still won that fight definitively, just because we're that much stronger.
And what kind of allows you to know when to go back in that fight? Because it seems like you guys weren't focused at all at the start of it, but then you guys had it.
Well, we knew that as long as we're not tanking turret too much, there's no way we can lose that fight. And the call was made to kite back, use our CC just to move back a bit and kite them, and Warwick, after making him chase away from turret, even though Turtle went down, Warwick and Elise were able to chase him down, and we got at least 3 kills, and it was, I think a 3 or 4 for 1, and it was a good trade. We got inhib, and we won the game off that.
Absolutely. Turtle, looking at this season, you're now like 100 LP, Diamond 1. Where have you found the time to play all this solo queue while staying strong with the team?
Can you say that again?
No, absolutely. I saw you fixing headphones. It's all good. Where have you found the time to be 100 LP Diamond 1 now with everything happening, the team practicing? It seems like that takes a bit of time.
I don't know yet. We just had the season reset, and I'm just starting to play solo queue. I'm like Plat 1 right now. I'm still climbing, and I don't know. I don't know.
The final question, EpicSkillshot. How much do you guys actually, as a duo, put into solo queuing, and do you solo queue often together, so duo?
One thing that we do get quite a bit of complaints about, especially on Twitter and Reddit and stuff like that, is that we don't duo queue much at all. One big reason for that is because we scrim a lot, and that's where we practice our duo queue. But in solo queue, we kind of like practicing on our own. This is mainly for mechanics. For me personally, when I play with AD carry that's not Turtle, they're usually not as good, and that forces me to play even better, and forces me to be able to carry that person. And after that, it's like putting on weights, You go to the gym, you put on weights, and it's like, oh man, you take off the weights, you're like, oh, I'm so much better now. That's kind of what it is. When I have Turtle, it's like I don't have weights on, but when I have a random 80 carry, it's like, man, I'm lifting like 200 pounds here. So it's pretty much how it is.
Get the donuts off the bat. All right, guys, thank you very much. Congratulations in the win, and best of luck in the rest of the season for Team Solo Mid. Now let's throw it back to Freak and Jat at the caster's desk.